Hi Cancer, welcome. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. A mini for your week ahead whenever you find it. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I used to live in the Mojave Desert in Arizona. And there's these little, I don't know what the actual term for it is, but we called it jumping cactus, okay? And it's like when you go out into the desert, am I getting there? Am I on the right track here? You go out in the desert, and it's these sneaky, it's like a low to the ground, like little bushy cactus, but their spines are like tiny swords. They're like needles. And we called them jumping cactus because they're... I'll put a link below. It's a little mechanism where the cactus plant feels the vibration. Okay, you don't have to actually be touching the cactus for it to spring into action, and almost like a little porcupine, it shoots out these needles. And I'm talking like into your shoes. It's, you can you can see it like a little poof like that. And it's very kind of sneaky because, like I was saying, you don't actually have to touch the cactus for it to shoot the needles at you. And if you're not wearing like cowboy boots or some serious hiking shoes, you're gonna be in big trouble. Like, you better not be wearing Vans. Okay. Okay, got it. So, you're going on a date. You're newly in love, or you've got a new crush, and they're like, oh, you're gonna love this. They're not telling you where you're gonna go. Okay, I think this person, it's not that they're controlling, it's that, okay, it could be that they're trying to look tough. You know, maybe you're you're dating, you're already there with the love, and they don't even need to do this, but they're going to kind of try and prove to you that they're like big tough strong guy. I'm getting like Crocodile Dundee type situation. I don't think it's completely a dangerous situation, but don't think that this surprise date with this new person, whether they be an earth sign or an air sign, it's not going to be to the mall, okay? It's not going to be to the opera. It's going to, so wear comfortable clothes with the Queen of Pentacles there as advice for you here. And what not to do is try to get them to reveal where it is. This person wants it to be a surprise, and they're kind of stuck in their way about, could this be a test for you? It's like maybe they take the women that, or men that they're interested in there to see whether or not they're a good match. Because I'm just getting like, if you end up being super prissy and like freaked out or scared by bugs, or you spooked easily by whatever this metaphorical jumping cactus is, where it's not walking into the cactus, it's not walking into the danger, but it certainly might be next to it, and it could affect you. You know, it's like going on safari in a Jeep, in a car, with the windows up, but lions nonetheless. You know, it's something like that, where you're going to keep your cool, and you're going to show that you're kind of a tough nut to crack when it comes to your own bravery. So you shouldn't be offended by this, is what I'm getting. Like, you shouldn't take offense to this. It's actually something that it'll make it or break it for you. So I'm guessing that you already know that you have feelings for this person, and you already feel like you could dream and wish and create together. They want to know that you can take care of yourself. They don't want a weak, prissy princess, is kind of what I mean, or a prince. You know, it could be that you're the princess and the pea when it comes to being sensitive, but you're also a hard worker. I feel like you have built something from nothing several times over in your life. So it's nothing that you have to be afraid of. Maybe somebody else might be afraid. You won't be afraid. You might get dirty, and it might not be, like I was saying, a picnic next to the river. It could be a hike up the damn mountain or something. If there's anything that you feel uncomfortable with, say something. Which would be what? Oh, no. Okay. So if it's surprise, we're going bungee jumping, and that's just something that you've already decided you're not doing in your life because there could be a possibility of death, just say no. And in that way, you're being an independent thinker and protective of yourself instead of just going along with it. So however you feel, and this, why are they so tricky? Is it just something they've had to do? Can I be nosy about that with the moon? The moon's a little beyond, hey, I've got a surprise place to take you. Okay. It's because that's their lifestyle, you know? So it's like if you're dating a smoke jumper, they're going to take you out in the woods. And if you can't handle kind of a more rough and tumble, off the trail hike, like if you don't already have some thick hiking boots or cowboy boots to go out in the desert, you might not be the right one in the first place, but you do, and you are. So don't take it personally. It's just literally them, something they've had to do because street smarts only get you so far in the wilderness. Is kind of, so this might be stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit in that that's not what you would think of doing for a date, but it's because this person sees you as a potential lifelong partner. Is kind of what I'm getting for this. Am I getting there? It's almost like they want someone who is an independent worker, an independent thinker. This person needs to be able to kind of chop their own wood and be okay with it. It's not a good match if the proverbial you can't. I'm getting like wash their own clothes, spin their own yarn, and maybe even butcher their own animal, something like that, or be willing to take part in going hunting or fishing. They can't be the kind of princess where they don't know where their food comes from, they've never cooked a meal in their life, they don't know how to make their own bed, they don't know how to scrub a toilet, and that's all beneath them. That sort of relationship wouldn't work. So they're kind of getting that do you think you can do this conversation out of the way by just observing? Are you tough enough? Are you independent enough? Are you not a pushover? They don't want a doormat. They want someone strong in their own conviction. It's like everything you are, but it could be just they need someone who has no fear of death. Someone who has no fear of death, who walks with their angels hand in hand. Is this metaphorical? Okay. It's something they do for work. There's no getting around that they have a dangerous job. So they need a dangerous woman, like the song. You make them feel like a dangerous woman, or, you know, vice versa. They make you feel like a dangerous woman. Well, that's all right. You're a dangerous woman or man. And you're tough enough and you got the stuff. And if you're feeling like, I think this is the one and I'm in love, and you're getting all of these dreams and wishes, and it's like you know what you're going to name your future children and everything, but there's this first part where they have to make sure that you can walk the walk. So to end this right now, you are enough. You have enough. Wear your comfortable thick shoes. Okay, it's like a jumping cactus situation where they might not lead you right into the cactus. They're going to want you to be aware. You know, observe your surroundings. One more thing. What is it? They might lead you around in a little bit of a circle because they want you to say, wait a minute, weren't we here? They don't want you to sit back and be like the nice, polite, little sweet person that lets a person get them lost in the woods. So if you feel like a direction change is in order, say something. Foster care. This person might have been in and out of the foster care system, and it's not so easy for them to trust people because it wasn't smart for them to trust people. So they are probably very beautiful or alluring or famous or wealthy, because I'm getting that someone will tell them anything they think they want to hear to get in their good graces to be in this person's life. So these preventative measures have nothing to do with you personally. It's just like if you are not the one they want to be disappointed right now, they don't want to be disappointed later. But I don't think they are. So how does this turn out here? Ooh. There's a mystery here. What is it? I mean, I'm getting that they're not going to wear their heart on their sleeve for you right now, but you make them feel like a teenager, like the butterflies in the stomach. That's how you make them feel. They're not going to tell you that, though. They're going to kind of make sure that you are tough enough, that you're strong enough, that you're independent as a worker, as a thinker, and as a human being that can exist in the spiritual realm as a pure-hearted mate, and also as someone that can work alongside them and not put them to work. This is a partnership in every sense of the word. Something changes completely in their life when they choose this love. So it's almost like if they're cold or distant, it's almost like they want you to be that little delicate rabbit so that they don't have to kind of change everything about their life. But the thing is, it's already changed. They've already fallen in love, and they're only kidding themselves. That tower is their man caveness, or woman. What's the woman version of the man hut? Or having all of everything to themselves, especially if they were in the foster system and they never had anything in their entire life. Everything they've had, they've worked for from the ground up. They've built from the ground up. They've saved. They've cut their losses several times over and restarted from the ground up. So you guys have that in common. As sweet and kind of innocent as this attraction and love is, you're both sort of get cutty, gristly, hardcore MFers. You just know that they are who they are for very good reason, and they might not know how to express themselves very well, But it's like once you get past this moon, past those barriers, I was going to say what comes next. A total friendship, vulnerability, a welcome into my life, welcome to your throne. Here comes the sun. A partnership in work, a friendship in life, a sleepover every night, and a joy that it's so hidden you can't see it. But you feel it, you know it's coming, you feel that love, you feel that attraction, you feel that pull. So, if you're still with me, if you're still with me, and they invite you on a first date and they're being a little iffy about it, maybe bring an extra water bottle, a change of clothes, very comfortable shoes. This ain't the mall. But once you get past this kind of first date to make sure that you are tough enough, you're all in, baby. You're locked in. What not to do with this person? Oh, that's interesting. Don't bring anyone else into your special place that they. It's like if they have this kind of hidden estate or villa deep in the woods, but you have to hike in to get there. I'm getting that your relationship will thrive when it's just you two. When you don't invite the whole family and when you don't invite the friends over, and same with them too. You're not going to talk about their finances with anyone ever. Just don't do it. I know you probably mean well and it's fine and it's just something that's a trigger for them. And if you know that right now, and don't talk about their money with anyone, don't let them have to explain why they don't like that, because that will come later in the relationship. So just leave it at, and don't make fun of them. They were bullied in this either home life or foster system or whatever it was. It's just this path through the woods is for you only, okay? And you'll have all the love and the joy and the friendship you need. And the black credit card and the different, oh, yeah. All you have to do is name it, and it's yours. So it's like this estate in the woods, it's not where you dwell. It's not being completely cut off from the world. It's not being alienated. It's just that that's your place, only yours and his. Or vice versa, only yours and hers. And then say, I want a townhouse in the city. I want a bungalow on the beach for a vacation. I want this place, and that's where you bring the family. That's where you bring the friends. But you need to have a place that's just yours and be okay with that. All right. And just know that they'll never back you into a corner you don't want to be in. So if you're feeling forced by something, it could be that all you have to do is communicate that, and they want you to stand up for yourself. Yeah. If you're upset by something, say it. If you don't like a place, say it. If you don't like what? What else? What is that? Someone who lives in the museum. It's like if they have a friend or a family member that bothers you, all you have to do is say the word. That's what I'm getting with this. So, if that resonates, let me know below, and I'll see you for the next one, Cancer. Okay? So, just be your original, tough, independent, brilliant, fabulous self. That's really what this is, this little first date that seems a little precarious. Just be brave. No fear. See you for the next one. Bye-bye.